Well, before we dig in, let's get one thing straight. So, this is my space. This is my perspective. And I don't want to hear about your own. Sorry, no offense, but I just don't because I really don't care. And I'm just doing this just to do it because just feel like doing it just for something to do because I'm old and I don't have any other things. I don't go to the bar. I don't go party. So, this is my little hobby for myself. So, I'd like to share my perspective on things from real life experiences, lessons learned through struggle, reflection, and faith, so that you can navigate the hard questions life throw at you and possibly at me. So, let's talk about something that everybody has wrestled with at some point. Why does it seem like the people who lie, cheat, and manipulate their way through life keep winning while the ones who keep doing right are struggling? If you're like me, it is frustrating. See, you work hard, you try to live with integrity, and yet you're barely making it. While others take shortcuts to successes and they win all the time. And it's not enough to make you wonder, is doing the right thing even worth it? But here's the reality. What looks like winning on the outside doesn't always mean peace or fulfillment on the inside. So today we're going to break it down, okay? Why does this happen? How do you stop comparing your journey to someone else's? And how do you find peace even when life feels unfair? So let's get into it. So, what does success really mean? See, we live in a world that celebrates money, power, and success, but rarely talks about what it takes to get there. And let's be real, some people will do anything to climb to the top. Like I said before, they'll either lie, manipulate, and step on others just to get ahead. But here's a question. Is that truly success? Sure, they may have money or recognition, but do they have peace? Do they really have real relationships or just people who stick around them for what they can offer? Are they constantly looking over their shoulder, afraid that karma is about to bite them and where? They're reticus. True success isn't about what you have, it's about who you are. And when you live in alignment with your values, you build a foundation that no one can shake. You can sleep at night knowing that you didn't have to betray some yourself to get ahead. So what are some steps that you can take to find peace when life feels unfair? Well, first, shift your perspective. It's easy to get caught up in frustration when you see others getting ahead by cutting corners. But take a step back and ask yourself, what do I actually value in life? Do I want money and status at any cost? Or do I want integrity, peace, and real fulfillment? When you focus on your own values, you stop measuring your life by someone else's standards. That shift alone frees you from unnecessary stress and helps you stay focused on your own path. Two, you want to look behind the curtain. And just because someone looks successful doesn't mean they're truly happy. We see the highlight reels of the fancy cars, the big houses, social media flexes, but we don't see the loneliness, the insecurity, or the fear of losing it all. When you stop idolizing what others have, you start realizing that appearances aren't everything. And what this does is it helps you to have clarity, and with that clarity comes peace. And I want you to trust your process. See, doing things the right way might feel slow, especially when shortcuts seem to get faster results. But the long term successes is like planting seeds. It takes time to grow, but when it does, it's solid, it's real, and it's lasting. Think of it like this. Would you rather build a house on sand and watch it fall apart in a storm, or build something that stands the test of time? When you trust your process, you take back control. You are no longer rushing just to keep up, but what you're doing is you're building something that actually matters. Then finally, let go of resentment. Here's the hard truth. Resentment only hurts you. And I know, I hold lots of resentment. So I'm not the best person to tell you about not holding resentment and holding resentment. But like I said, I'm trying to give you life lessons, that's things that I may not be doing, but if you do it, it will help you. So if you are constantly focusing on what others are doing, you're handing them control over your emotions. And that, well, that's energy you could be using to build your own success, your purpose, your joy. So letting go doesn't mean you're okay with people getting away with things. It just means you refuse to let their choices dictate your peace. And that is real power. So, what's your next steps? Here's a challenge. I want you to take 5 minutes sometime over the weekend and reflect on your values. Then write them down. Ask yourself, am I living in a way that honors these values? Now, have a real good look at it. Don't just sugarcoat it and go over top of it. I want you to dig in deep. Okay, people? Dig in deep and really ask yourself, am I living in a way that honors my true values? Not what other people think I'm supposed to believe, but what I believe is my values. Then next, ask yourself, am I chasing things that don't even align with what truly matters to me? You see, success isn't about getting there fast, it's about building something meaningful. And when you stay true to who you are, you find that journey itself is just as important as the destination. So I'm done. Thank you for joining me today. And remember, it's not about staying silent, it's about using your voice in the right way. So do yourself a favor. I want for you to speak boldly, live intentionally, and trust that your purpose is so much greater than the opinions others have of you. So until next time, let your voice be loud, your actions be impactful, and your faith in yourself be unshakable. Okay? Because the voice of the purpose, no, that's unstoppable. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you will join me next time.